What is going on, YouTube? PPS here. It is Past the Prop. We're coming at you. Dude, I don't even know how many games it is, but I'm pretty sure everybody's playing today.
Yeah.
So, huge slate. I'm pretty sure 15 games. I think the DK main slate is 12. So, we're loaded. We're loaded up today. I'm really excited to break down today's slate. Stu is joining me again today. How you doing, my dude?
I'm doing great. Kind of like you said, this slate is absolutely stacked. I was looking through the Baseball Savant yesterday, and you're seeing Clayshaw Darvish. You keep scrolling, the Burnses of the world. So many stacked pitchers out there. Pretty much everyone is out to play today. A lot of close matchups. Nothing super blowout heavy either on any side. Your guy Castillo is going tonight. Always got to root for him with those futures on the line, obviously. So feeling good, man. Let's keep it going today. Sweep on Wednesday. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, no, absolutely phenomenal show Wednesday. I am very, very excited to talk at that, dude. Can we just pour one out for Framber Valdez, bro? Like, fuck, man. 8 Ks through 5 innings. Found a way to not get the last 2. Can you imagine, bro? We would have hit a nice 38-1 on that shit, bro. I was so pissed. I really thought we were going to get it. And the worst part is Ohtani just murdered the line. So it's like, bro, I could have just got the plus 500 and got out of there. But unfortunately, I got a little greedy because Stu had to play a plus 520. I had to play something higher. You know how it is.
Yeah, no, it always sucks to be just like a couple minutes from that, plus 3,300 or whatever. But hey, we got a new chance to make it all back today. So, got playing with house money on the table. I think I got some good long shots today. I'm sure you will as well. So we'll hit some dingers. Don't worry about that.
All right, let's take a look here. I'll let you go through your recap.
Yep, this one was pretty easy. Verdugo, Arias, both to record a hit. Both of these guys obviously did get the job done. Then the one I was more proud of because I felt like people were doubting me, even if it was all in my head and no one was.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did, but it's all right.
Lane Thomas to record a hit right here. No one likes once again, this might all be in my head. I feel like nobody wants the Nationals props, but hey, Lane Thomas, good 2 for 3 day against Stroman in the lineup right there. He says it's his favorite pitcher to hit against. I listen. Padres took care of business in that earlier slate, got the plus 125 cash right here.
Yeah, and I obviously continue to do well fading my Brewers, and that was just easy money, 4-0. First 5. Told you guys they wouldn't be able to hit them, dude. And Freeman just went out there and dealt on these guys. Probably an even easier cash was this one. This was 0-0, bro. This was nice. Obviously, a little rain delay happened, but we still cashed a 1.5 unit, and it was. I even grabbed 3.5. I grabbed pretty much. I bought it all. I mean, I did a lot of stuff on this one, and I was really, really happy about this one. JP Sears was phenomenal. Looked great.
Yep.
Cashed me some DK because I played a double stack of playing Oakland or Sears and I believe who was the guy? Who was it? Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Back and forth, dude. It was awesome. It was really, really fun to watch all that come out because JP Sears absolutely dialed up.
Yeah, no, that was a great game. Had to stay up a little bit late for it, but hey, it's worth it when you got that little extra 1.5 units on it right there as well. That was a great cash right there. Definitely glad we got that one in.
Yeah, 38-1 on FanDuel, 36-1 on DK. Had end up Ohtani, 12 Ks. Framber had 8. Like I said, 8 through 5. And I believe Soto had like a couple RBIs now, huh?
Yeah, 3 RBIs and a double, but no bomb right there, unfortunately. And I told you, I had him parlayed with Ohtani Ks as well. A little unfortunate, but that's what happens when you get a little greedy sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, I will kick it over to you right away. We got 15 of you guys in here joining us already. We appreciate you guys. If you guys have questions, drop them in the chat. So many games. I already went through every single game, so I pretty much got whatever you need for these. Stu, what game are you looking at here outside of the Nationals? I won't touch Nationals, won't touch Brewers. What other game is on the slate, dude? We got 13 others to choose from.
Yeah, this is because I kind of want to pick like I like the Rangers game because I think that just might be a shit show, the Rangers-Angels game. But when we have so much pure baseball, I got to pick like the Darvish Kershaw game. That's going to be on the TV. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. But I just wanted to give a shout out to the Rangers who will get my laptop game as well because I think that game could have some madness today.
Yeah, dude, there's a couple to me that I want to watch. I really want to watch how this Boston lineup continues to hit. Dude, they are unbelievable. Facing off against Wheeler, though. Wheeler is an absolute dog. He looks fantastic. So there's that one. And I also really want to watch Christian Javier and Luis Castillo bang it out there. That's going to be a fun one. Minus 130 to the Seattle Seahawks. How are they a favorite, dude? Like, they can't hit. So I'm surprised the over-under is not like 2.5, bro. I like minus 120 because that's literally what I'm expecting.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, the Seahawks aren't playing today, but I agree. The Mariners as well, right there. You got a little. Geno Smith was on the mind right there, but I agree with you. That's a pitching matchup. I'd only be touching unders. I don't want overs. I don't want hits. Leave me far away from that game. That's going to be a pitcher's duel right there.
Let's take a look at who's in the chat here to start us off. Ryan popping in here. Yeah, let's get it, man. Let's do that. We got Brian in here. Let's make that money. Of course, hopefully we'll be able to get another sweep for you. Wednesday sweep was awesome. We got Cub in here. HX. Hope all of you guys are doing well. Just because we're saying we like the game doesn't mean we're probably betting it, right? We just kind of talk about the we want to watch. Coming here in a second. It is not D-backs. Yes, this is an Angels hat. The old school Angels hat there. Repping. So yeah, Brian, no problem, man. We'll get you guys the plays here coming shortly. We have 4 of them for you guys. Just kind of letting people file on in here. This is definitely a spot that we could definitely see. I don't hate it. It's just Chris Sale is the same as Andrew Heaney to me, right? There is 3 outcomes of what's going to happen. The ball's going over the fence. He's going to walk you, or he's going to strike you out. That's literally what Chris Sale does. Andrew Heaney is literally the exact same thing, except Andrew Heaney has like a way higher barrel rate against and like a little higher strikeout rate. So I will actually be touching on this in a moment. So I won't give you away too much, but want to make sure I kind of mention that because I just obviously saw you guys do that. I had to get a little retweet on Stu's tweet as well. And hopefully you get a little quick check in, and hopefully Patrick Cantlay is dialed up, bro.
Yeah, no, I like that Red Sox look too. Verdugo's obviously hit us in both of these last 2 shows for me for the hit parlay department. They got a bunch of guys kind of turning up right now, so it's fun to watch. They almost did make my card as well, but like you said, I am a little bit more worried about the pitching matchup right there. Maybe a couple slightly better spots to attack for just hit parlays, but the money line at plus 140, I can't really be mad at that at all. Oh God.
Yeah, no, Boston. I mean, how?
Sorry, my bad. You cut out for me for a second. Didn't mean to cut you out there.
Yeah, no. I was reading what An was saying there. Oh my God, Urias hit a home run, bro. Damn.
Out the park, inside the park, maybe. I don't know. I
don't know if he even has an exit velo like that, bro. But yes, I do have a Yoshida Rookie of the Year ticket. That's nice to see. Hopefully he continues that. Hopefully Cantlay can continue. Hey, one of the only free agent guys on tour. He doesn't got a contract with any of those. I don't think he has a contract with anybody, right? For like clubs and stuff. I think he's free agent. So
yeah,
I don't think only one of those big guys who's actually a free agent. So dude, he can just mix and match, man. You can go like two of these. This is the best one they got, man. I mean, he's cooking. Hopefully he goes minus 10 today. We get a nice little minus 14. Hopefully he breaks the course record and gets us that money, dude. That would be huge, bro. Let's go minus 20. Let's get a couple Eagles in there for fun. All right, Stu. This is gross, but I'll let you take it away. I have been seeing a little bit of improvement, but still, I just can't. I don't know how you're doing it, but good luck. I'll hear you out.
Yeah, well, hey, yesterday I actually had Patrick Corbin over 15.5 outs. So listen, if I can plug my nose and deal with that, then I can go to the Nationals' best pitcher, who is Josiah Gray, for over 16.5 outs. We'll start with the number one reason why I love this play, which is 1,000% the health of this bullpen right now, because these boys are freaking tired. Obviously had the doubleheader recently. Now they've been playing in back-to-back days. What we've seen, the real core of this bullpen, right? Obviously Finnegan is the closer. Finnegan has now pitched in 3 straight days. He will absolutely be unavailable. Carl Edwards Jr., who's normally 7th or 8th inning guy, he has pitched in 2 separate days, will most likely be unavailable, considering one of those outings was 20 plus pitches. Hunter Harvey, another one of our most dependable guys, our 8th inning reliever, has now pitched in 3 straight days. The point of all of this, Davey Martinez trusts 4 guys in our bullpen. It's literally only 4. Every other guy was a new signing. Hobby Harris, some guy I'd never heard of before. Thad Ward from the Boston organization. These guys that were brought in, Davey doesn't trust them at all. So he's not pitching them. He's not pulling these starters early whatsoever. He's leaving them in, and he's throwing the same guys over and over and over again. But he can't do that right now. The one guy that he does trust that he can bring in is Mason Thompson. He will likely bring him in the 8th inning or the 9th inning beyond. They normally might throw him in there in the 5th or 6th if these other guys are healthy, but they're not. The point is, there's no one good that they're going to plug out of this game for Josiah Gray if he's pitching well. And Josiah Gray's been pitching amazing so far this season. If you look at the record, he's 2-4. He's gotten like 6 total runs all season long from his team because no matter where he is, the ERA is still under 3. He has the 2.67 ERA right now. But when you go on the road, because this was the thing all year last year, Dude gets lit up in Nats Park, right? The home runs are there. That's the biggest thing. He's a fly ball pitcher at times. The slugging can be there. At Nats Park, he can get beat up pretty bad. On the road, he has a sub-2 ERA both this year and last year. We've seen it so far. He also has a sub-2 ERA in night games, which is obviously a kind of weird stat to see, but over 2.7 night games, 1.9 in day games. Gray has been consistently getting to this. I think 6 innings is the minimum he's going to go tonight with the health of that Nationals bullpen. I'm not super scared about this Arizona Diamondbacks offense. Like I said, though, even if it's a borderline outing, 3 or 4, runs given up, I don't think they pull him early to go to a guy like Andres Machado or a guy like Thad Ward, who Davey clearly doesn't trust right now. We've been playing well. We've been getting wins. Let's keep the starter in there. Our best pitcher on the mound today. He's going at least 6 innings. I think he gets the job done for us.
Yeah, one thing I do want to mention here is Arizona is one of the teams who literally walks the least in the MLB. I think that's important as well. It's just, I mean, I just with that number that you're saying, I might just take the over-earned runs as well because I love this Diamondbacks lineup, but I also think that they can score those runs without using that many pitches, right? Yeah. Especially, I mean, even if he's struggling, right? Give up 5 runs. Say he gives up 5 runs in the 3rd. If he's only got like 60 pitches, they'll run him out there, right? They'll keep doing it. I think that bullpen information is definitely interesting. I think I actually might just have to put some Arizona guys in my stacks here just because if they're going to be facing some of these lower-end guys out of the pen, this might be a spot to go for sure. So I like Merrill Kelly as well. So this could be one of those games where we could see that late game surge of runs coming in. But, yeah, he's been better on limiting home runs, which is important. It's just, it's always hard for me. I'm happy that you're taking this and not like strikeouts or like earned runs unders because I love the Diamondbacks, dude. They're one of my favorite teams to bet on. But definitely aggressive, right? Very aggressive. So that could definitely help you out here, especially if they're not going to want to go to any of those guys in the pen there.
And Josiah Gray, he's living on the off speed too, right? I mean, those swing and misses are key to him. The slider's been a lot better down in the zone so far this year. So I don't know. You mentioned it too briefly right there. The Diamondbacks don't have anyone, actually nobody in this game is under plus 500 to hit a home run. Every single, like you beat Josiah Gray by hitting the ball out of the park. The Diamondbacks isn't really the line. This is not the most power-heavy lineup in the world at all. So I agree with you. I do think just based on the innings pitched, the weaker bullpen, I think they can score some runs as well. I don't have a super strong take on who wins the game, but I just think all kind of point to Josiah Gray staying in this one for a long time. But I agree with what you said. Diamondbacks definitely have a scrappy offense. I just think he's better situated to take care of them than a lot of these other teams he's normally facing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Shout out to the Cubs for blowing it last night. I was happy, dude. I'm like, if you're going to lose, I mean, I wish it was an extras because I had some Cubs stacks in DFS yesterday. But, God, dude, that made me feel good, bro. Fuck, I hate the Cubs so much. I hate them so much. Thank God for Nico Horner for actually getting a hit. But, yeah, oh, my God, dude, that was – if I didn't have money on the Cubs, dude, I would have probably been freaking out because I was so happy. But – fuck, why couldn't you just let them do that the next inning and score a couple runs and let the Nationals score like 8 in that bottom nine? Like, come on. And what makes me more happy was it was fucking the Brewers literally cut Broxberger and then they fucking throw him in as their closer. How bad are you guys? Fuck, I love that. I love it.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
I'm like, dude, that is so funny. It was like first pitch. It wasn't even a strike, and the dude puts it out. I'm like, nice, good. Hey, I'm happy you guys are beating him. All right. First play for me, plus 103. This is on FanDuel. I know you can get them better on some smaller books if you want to try to combo this. Yes, I am betting on Mr. Friedel. You probably don't even know who that is, right? But TJ Friedel, two-hitter for the Cincinnati Reds, facing off against Lance Lynn. I always like taking lefties versus Lynn. He's been obviously career extremely good versus righties. Very, very good. Low ISO, low slugging, pretty much everything. Friedel around minus 210, minus 190 for hit parlays. I think he's fantastic. He's got a 318 batting average versus righties so far this year. Really, really like that. When you watch Lance Lynn pitch, he really doesn't have that much of a breaking ball, right? He's just using his fastball in different variations, a lot of cutters, a lot of two-seam fastball sinkers, a lot of four-seams, right? Really not tricking you too much, right? You know what he's trying to do. Friedel, obviously very, very good versus right-handed pitching. And you're in the best park ever, so I love it. So you're getting them in Great American Ballpark there. Then you go over to Chris Sale. Really like Chris Sale today. Bottom 10 OPS versus lefties for the Philadelphia Phillies. They have a 26% K rate versus lefties on the year. Chris Sale, we're getting that recency bias, right? He's missed it in the last two games, right? He's missed both, but one of them was against the Guardians. One of them is against the Orioles. And the Orioles are fantastic versus left-handed pitching. So really like that. Also, very good against righties now this year. He's got a changeup that has a 33% whiff, 50% put-away percentage, only throwing it to righties. So that's going to keep them off balance. Obviously has a very, very good slider that is very well known, that everybody knows about there. So like the spot. Phillies, obviously a very high strikeout rate team. A very good offense. Dangerous, but a lot of righties in here that are going to have to deal with that changeup. Slider's obviously been fantastic. Doesn't even really bother me that the velo is a little bit down, and I'm all over Chris Sale today.
Yeah, no, I like this spot a lot. I think the Sale angle you brought up, I mean, he's been pretty, like a little inconsistent at times. Obviously, someone like we talked about before, I wouldn't even mind a little bit of a ladder, but it seems when this guy's not playing the Orioles, he can beat anyone. For whatever reason, that's his Achilles heel so far. But I like this angle. Then Friedel against Lynn, obviously the lefty, the contact pitcher to the contact hitter. I assume you're getting a good price on that as well, probably 230, 220, something like that.
Yeah, plus 130, I guess, is on Bet365. I don't have access to that book myself, but definitely a spot to grab. This is FanDuel. So, yeah, if you want to track it at 130, do that. I'm going to keep it at this because I would assume Bet365 is probably a lower used book.
Yeah, it's like 4 states. We said it before. Bet365 is awesome. Look it up. If you're in one of those states, get it. But it is only on a couple, only in a couple states.
All right, I'll switch it to plus 108, I guess, now. So I will take that all day. Honestly, though, it's like you look at who they're playing and you look at on the mound, like Lance Lynn is not usually a guy people want to fade, right?
Yeah.
Phillies is not an offense you really want to go against, right? So I think we're getting pretty good outlook from people, right? Everybody's like, oh, I don't want to fade them. There's so many other places on the spots, right? Like I said, Chris Sale's either going to give up a nuke or he's going to strike you out. So that's pretty much the true outcomes of baseball is what Chris Sale's going to give you. All righty. We have any questions in the chat? Did we take a look there? I don't think so. Okay, we should be good. Let's take a look at play number 2, Stu.
Sounds good. We're going to a good old-fashioned hit parlay. We're going Starling, Marte, and Freddie Freeman to both record a hit. We'll start out. I guess we'll start with Marte. He's a little bit of the favorite in this one right here to get the job done. Great her career history against Senzatella, who is obviously one of, if you watched the show last year, another fade legend over here, especially when you get him, anywhere, honestly, Coors, not Coors, who really cares? This is a guy we love to absolutely target. And guess what? We're not the only ones. Starling Marte also absolutely loves to hit against this guy. 7 for 11 in his career, has a hit in every single time these guys have crossed paths. Couple extra base hits. You got to love the good career history. He's playing pretty good ball right now as well, coming in with a hit in 8 of his last 10 games coming in. The crazy thing, too, if you look at just his career history against Colorado, this is both at home and on the road, no matter what. He has a hit in 18 of his last 19 games. This Colorado team is not one anybody is too scared of. I think this Mets team is going to rack on some offense right here. And I think Marte will be a big part of that. Obviously, have a little chance for that extra at bat there as well. I love Starling Marte to get a hit. Freddie Freeman, we are getting very good odds on him because of the kind of pitchers duel, right? Kershaw versus Darvish is not a game that I'm going to be attacking outside of this Freeman hit prop. But Freeman is the kind of hitter that I do think can deal with Darvish. We've seen that in their career history, batting .318 against him. Even when you look even deeper, Darvish is a guy that throws 20 pitches, right? This guy's throwing all kinds of off speed. Pretty much every single pitch he throws, Freeman is sitting over 300 against both this year and last year. Besides, I think the sweeper, he hit 290 against last year, but now he's hitting like 500 against it. Mostly sweeper, fastball, slider to left-handed batters so far this year. Over 330 against all three of those pitches from Freeman. Additionally, Darvish is way better against righties than lefties, which you wouldn't even necessarily expect with all that kind of movement on his pitches, but what, like 143 against righties versus like 280 against lefties. Obviously, Freddie Freeman returns the favor, hitting 340 against right-handed pitching versus a little bit lower against lefties this year. I know it's not the greatest matchup in the world, but Freeman has some familiarity with Darvish, playing good baseball right now. I think both these guys get the job done.
Yeah, I love it. Pretty big news. I know I've seen a few people rolling with the boy Starling Marte, and I mean, how can you blame them? Unfortunately, the only thing I'm pissed about is that they're not giving me Sensatella hit lines. Where is the Sensatella over hits allowed lines? Where is it? They don't have it, unfortunately, because I was looking for it all morning, still not there. So the only thing I can be mad about there, because obviously he is a can.
We were playing that at some crazy numbers last year. Wasn't he?
I played 6.5 consistently, bro.
I was going to say, he was the first guy that I've seen hit 6.5 more than one time. Like, he was always up there. It was crazy. So,
yeah, dude, he doesn't strike guys out. He doesn't strike guys out. Not really trying to walk guys. Doesn't throw that hard. What else you want? All right, since I played a pretty big plus money one, I'm going to eat a little juice. I don't like it, but you can play it at 5.5. I'm happy with it, too. So, I'm going Jays first 5 over. I'm very happy fading Chris Bassett. I am not a huge fan. Obviously, Rich Hill. I'll play him against the Nationals. Pretty much not anybody else, right? So, did fantastic for me fading him or rolling with him against the Nationals. But let's take a look here. Rich Hill, 290 batting average so far this year against right-handed pitching or right-handed batters. 302 batting average allowed on at home so far this year with a 556 slugging. What do the Blue Jays have? A ton of power from the right side. You're going to have to deal with Springer, Vladdy, Bichette, who is just on another planet at the moment, right? So, I mean, so many right-handed power guys here. You're probably getting Alejandro Kirk in there. You could throw Jansen in there. I mean, this is a tough lineup if you struggle versus right-handed batters, right? So that's tough. You go over to the other side, Chris Bassett with a 5.53 expected ERA. 447 expected slugging, with that being almost 100 points higher than what his career number is at, right? He's giving up so many bombs. He throws 7 different pitches is what it's showing, and 6 of them have a 270 batting average against or worse. Like, he's getting slugged around. So I think that Blue Jays could obviously hit this on their own. I think that the Pirates will add a couple in there as well, with Chris Bassett giving up enough power as it is. I think this game flies over, but I really don't want to mess around with those pens either. So give me the first 5 over. I think this is a fantastic price. I take this at 5.5. If you get like plus 130, that would be where I'd go. Like, I won't take over 5. Like, fuck that. Find the 5.5 or take the minus 134. So if they give you 5.5 at plus 120, easy. Take that one definitely.
Yeah, I like this spot right here. Obviously, a lot of offense. Like you said, I'd almost look through both of these two teams, see whatever guys hit the best against the curveball, and bet them both hit bombs, because that's what both of these guys are pretty highly dependent on to get their stuff going. I love everything you said about that Jays right-handed power. So many of those guys popped up on my hit parlay list. It was just the pricing was a little bit rough, a little bit hard to get through. But like you said, perfectly fine fading both of these pitchers right here. Bassett been a little bit better last couple starts, but still overall not, having the strongest season. So I like this spot a lot.
Yeah. Quick shout out to Patrick Cantlay for fucking sucking. +2 through 3 holes, bro. Just go to live, bro. God damn, dude. Man, dude. Him and Cam Young. Go play on live, bro. That's where you guys should be playing, bro. That's terrible, dude. Just awful shots, bro. Tough to see. And then Fitzpatrick with a bogue. Nice, dude. Like, everybody's just sucking. So, figure it out. It's not that bad. It's 75 degrees. God, dude, that's frustrating. Back-to-back bogeys, bro? Come on now. That's trash.
Yeah, I was going to say, Terrence, like, we're right in the middle of a nice MLB discussion, just firing off some losers on the golf course today. That's life.
All right, well, 3 holes in, yes. Patrick Cantlay teed off, like, 30 minutes ago and has found a way to push his way to almost missing the freaking cut. So, good job, Patrick. Play a little slower, I guess.
And we got a question from Luke here about the Cubs team total. I know we've kind of talked about their offensive struggles. Are you buying it? Are you liking the over right here?
Let me pop up my sheet here. I did not even look at the early game, dude.
I didn't look too hard at it either.
It's blowing out. It's hot. I'm not betting that game, though. Because, yeah.
Good pitchers, too. Cabrera makes it hard to deal with. Like, Cabrera's going to walk you.
You might as well just take home run props.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the walk, strikeout, or home run is in full effect with some of these guys out here today. So, I mean, hey, we got Naraya's shout out for a home run earlier today. I'm not going to be playing it, but
obviously, you got to move the fences like 100 feet in, bro. Then yes.
You have to move them down. Arias is hitting line drives. He doesn't hit the ball up. There's no. You need to take the wall out and just put a little fence down there for him to get.
You need one of those little like softball field things that they put on the back of a little orange fence, bro.
Perfect. So hey, we're helping you out, Han. If you're still watching right now, if not, maybe go check him out and see why he's saying the crazy things that he does.
You need him to hit it right down right field line, hit off that side thing, and shoot into middle of center field, bro. Like, that's literally how you need it inside the park.
Which would be more fun, by the way, if you got an inside the park.
Yeah, no, that'd be a spot. That'd be a nice spot. I would assume minus or would be a little juicy for 1.5, I would assume. So, but yeah, officially, Patrick, nice. +2. Nice. Scrub. Fucking scrub. All right. Let's do a quick recap, see if anybody's got any questions for us here. And then we will get into some long shots for today's slate.
Sounds good. Started out with my Nats. Josiah Gray over 16.5 outs, -120 DK. Apparently, Bet365 does have a better price over there as well. And then Starling, Marte, Freddie Freeman, both third-board hit, -125 over on FanDuel Sportsbook.
I'll be rolling with TJ Friedl. This man plays for the Reds, guys. Make sure you guys know that. I know I'm going to get questions about it later today. Somebody's going to say, who the hell is this guy? I'm telling you, he plays for the Reds. So make sure you – you have no idea how many times I've had that where, like, it's like a guy that nobody looks at.
Yeah.
And they're like, who's he play for? Like, just Google it, all right? It's like, we'll just figure it out. But, yes, he plays for the Reds. Facing off against Lance Lynn. Chris Sale facing the Phillies to get 6Ks. +130 on Bet365 if you have it. +108 over on FanDuel. And I'll be rolling with the Jays first 5 over 4.5. I do like the 5.5 at +125. That's great. Either one I'll take. All right, Stu. What's your long shot?
I've got 2 homers locked in already. And I've got 2 homers locked in at some pretty good prices right here. We got Josh Jung +550. And then we got the bad man Vinny P +830 to hit a bomb today. So we're rolling with some pretty nice plus money on the home runs.
What were the odds?
Jung was +550 on DK, and then Vinny P was 830 on FanDuel.
Vinny P was a play I just talked about on John's show for sure.
Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, Vinny P, obviously, if you just pull up the baseball savant, you can just look at those exit velocities and kind of look for yourself. When he smacks the ball, he is absolutely crushing it, especially getting the barrel on the ball recently. 830 just seems like a bad number, especially when most of the other books are plus, 550, 600. FanDuel, even an outlier right there. As for Jung, this dude absolutely, I mean, he's projected to come up in rake, right? That's kind of what people expected. He is crushing lefties so far this season. 422 batting average, 962 slugging, 4 homers in just 26 plate appearances so far. So plus 550, good price right there. Fade in the lefty, 2 home runs at very good odds today.
All right, Stu, you ruined it for me here. So I had a pretty good one.
But you can still use it.
No, that's not how this works on the show. I think everybody here knows that at this point, I don't let this happen. So I got to figure. Now I have to go switch some stuff.
Just throw in Nats money line to whatever you had, baby. That's always the cheat code around here. Josiah Gray, complete game shutout, no hitter today. Just
what was your top one?
My top what?
What was the highest odds you had?
830. Vinny
Okay.
P, 830.
All right, we're gonna go. I just have to beat 830. All right, we're going plus 908 on FanDuel. All right, let me pull it up now. Castillo, I'm going with 8 strikeouts. And then I'm going to add that with the Braves, first 5 over 6.5 at plus 908.
Just the Braves or that game?
No, for the full game.
Okay.
Because it's at 4.5. I love 4.5. Obviously, I think the Braves can probably do it on their own if they really want to. Facing off against little Dean Kramer. Obviously, I love fading Dean Kramer, especially now in Atlanta. Oh my God, that ball's gonna be flying everywhere. But also, I'm expecting some Max Fried regression. You look over at the Orioles, boys are hot. They can hit lefties, top 5 in road OPS, top 5 in left-handed hitting or hitting off of lefties. Right, so much power here. You look over at like Santander, fantastic as a righty when he switches over. You got Mountcastle in there. You got Adley, good from the right side as well. I'm curious what they're going to do if they're going to play Hayes at the leadoff and have Mullins batting like 7. Like that's what they've done against some of these lefties. Like, dude, this is going to be wild, dude. I love this one for the over there. And dude, Castillo's just going to, dude, that game is going to be so bad, bro. That's going to be so bad. I'm telling you, 2.5. The over under should be 2.5.
Yeah.
First team to score a run, dude, is winning this game, right?
Yeah.
Astros have been terrible, dude. Last 15 days, OPS, they're 3rd lowest in the MLB. 3rd lowest. Ton of strikeouts here. I understand you look at them. Oh, my gosh, they got Kyle Tucker. They got all these good dudes, right? They haven't been performing, guys. And Castillo, still over 30% whiff rate on that fastball. Still an elite changeup. Still an elite slider. Dude's fantastic. I'm taking him again here. Just high enough to eke past Stu, plus 908. I love it, dude. I think, like I said, the Braves can hit this shit on their own.
Yeah, maybe after last show, I'm going to learn my lesson and play these separately. Get a little Castillo, get a little Braves, combine that together. We'll see what happens. Ahan is back, still defending his insane plays that he's trying to put on our very intelligent viewers right now. So, I mean, hey, you got some CLV. In some scenes, that's a win already. You can actually
you're better off just taking Arias 3 hits. Just take him to get 3 hits. It's probably better line.
Or even total bases. You can normally get total bases that are reasonably close to home run, and he might hit 4 singles. I would probably bet that over a home run. But hey, I like the aggression. Then you got a rookie in his first ever plate appearance coming out in an home run as well. That's a can't lose parlay in some parts of town. So it is what it is.
Just take a look. Thigala hits it right into the bunker. Par 4 after a bogue. Now I'm going to watch Patrick Cantlay hit this shit in the water. Yeah. So
I see that it's not enough that your golfers are doing bad. Now you got to bring up when my golfers are
doing because you have to feel my pain, dude. You're like, yeah, fuck Cantlay. Now I got to bring yours into it, dude. Because it's like, my guy's already +2 through 3 fucking holes. So you can, I'm sure he's going to join him in the fucking bunker here. So, yeah. Hey, I don't take that into consideration when I look at it, but yeah, dude. What's his 4 total bases at? I'd be curious, like what that would give me there. Oh shit, dude. Hey, might as well, dude.
Yeah. Speaking of can't miss parlays, we've obviously got 2 guys to hit home runs, 1 guy to K8, and then 7 runs in 5 innings. Easy.
Let me give you a question here, Stu. Who wins this game tonight? Angels or Rangers?
I can't trust Dane Dunning.
Hey, it's a yes or hey. It's one side or the other. I want to hear what you say here because I am very intrigued.
I'll say the Rangers. I'll say the Rangers. I gotta trust my guys. Dane is a former national. If you didn't,
Dane Dunning is cheeks, bro.
He's doing okay. I know it's out the
as a
bullpen.
reliever, bro.
I know it's as a reliever. I'm just saying, I can't, like, you're an Angels guy now all of a sudden?
No, I don't even like them. Dane Dunning as a starter is cheeks. He's bad.
I'm not defending him. That's why I said this game's going to be a shit show. That's like the first thing I said out of the gate today. Just if you want to rewind the tape, I think it's going to be a shit show. If I had to pick, keep it going, Dane. Just need 5 innings from you. You've been doing it 3-4 innings at a time. You get Nationals pride. I believe in it. He'll get it done.
Oh, goddamn! I don't know. I was just interested on that, on if you're gonna still try to support fucking Dane Dunning, even though he's got a 12% K rate.
Dane Dunning, Jonah Heim, and then Jung, little mini stack tonight. How about that?
That sounds like the worst stack I've ever heard. Dane Dunning, you need strikeouts, bro. This dude doesn't miss bats.
Yeah, a lot of ground balls. Maybe not Dane Dunning. We'll figure it out.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm scared for Dane Dunning tonight.
Yeah.
If you're going to let a team that swings and misses as much as the Angels not miss, they're going to be swinging so fucking hard. Like, their top 6 in the order, like, exit velos are nuts. And I'm like, they strike out so much. That's why I love fading the Angels in some of these games when you got guys who can strike out. But 12% K rate guy against Ohtani, Trout, Drury, a bunch of these dudes who swing and miss more than more than average. Like, fuck, dude.
I could see a Trout bomb. I could see that. That might not be a total base.
I could see a Trout bomb. I could see a Renfroe bomb. Maybe a Drury bomb. Maybe a Chad Wallach bomb.
Maybe
bro.
Neto.
You even know who that is?
No, I don't. I definitely don't.
That's why I brought him up, because I'm like, dude, nobody knows who fucking Chad Wallach is. But dude's been hitting the ball hard. If you had to guess what position Chad Wallach played, what would you guess?
Left field. We on it?
Dude, doesn't Chad just sound like a catcher's name to you?
Oh,
Chad Wallach? That just screams catcher to me, dude.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
That just sound, like, hey, what's your name? Chad Wallach. Oh, you're a catcher, bro. Like, it just, Chad. Chad's a catcher, bro. Yeah, he did hit a homer in one of the games I had, an Angel sack, and he was fantastic. Chadwick, Braves. I know Chadwick. I watched too many games to not know these guys, so it's like Chadwick had a couple singles in the one game I watched. Yeah, you're speaking my language, my man. You're speaking my language.
And two, I see there was. Do you have a thought on the Yoshi hit right there? Obviously, crushing it over the last 10 games. Do you have a thought on this one right here?
Not really. I don't want to really ever fade Zach Wheeler. Dude, Zach Wheeler's so good, bro. Like, he's so good. And I guess the only thing is he doesn't really walk guys, so he's going to have a chance.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah, dude, I feel like there's so many games, so many better spots on this slate, bro. Like, I feel like I don't have to go there.
That's fair. I wouldn't hate on anyone for going for it. With how hot some of these guys are, I know there are a lot of people that are kind of in the just keep rolling with your hot hitters no matter who they're going up against. And it does have some credit to it at times. So I'll never hate on Yoshi. I love the approach, like you mentioned. I love he's kind of in that Quan kind of category from last year, just getting the bat on the ball and giving us a chance every single time. So never going to hit on a guy like that for me over here. Give me all the singles weekend in the world. Who needs the shift?
Perfect. All right. Stu, let's get a quick recap of everything, and we'll get on out of here unless we get some questions here towards the end. Let's do it. Oh, that's me. Not me. There you go.
Sounds good. Starting out with a hit parlay over on FanDuel. Starling Marte and Freddie Freeman both to record a hit, -125. Then we went over to DK Josiah Gray over 16.5 outs, -120. Finally, we got some bombs. Josh Jung +550, Vinny P +830. That's DK and FanDuel. Love both of those spots tonight.
Perfect. I'm on TJ Friedel and Chris Sale. Combo played there. I will be rolling with the Jays first 5 over. Like I said, I take it up to 5.5. If you get some good plus money. Long shot, Luis Castillo. Might as well take it up to 15, bro. Take it up to 15 Ks tonight, bro. Braves first 5 over 6.5 plus 908. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. A lot of aces on the hill.
Yep.
These are so hard for DK slates, bro. These are so hard. But guess what? Your boy gonna be trying to grind, get us some money. Hopefully, dude. Who's your stack, Stu? If I had to, I'm putting you on the spot. Who are you stacking?
You're not gonna like it. I'm not having a pitcher, but I will be playing Heim, Jung, and probably Trout.
Well, no, I don't hate that.
Okay.
Well, what? That's not a stack, bro.
Okay. Well, that's a mini stack. I like to mini stack. I don't full game 8 stack unless we're on a smaller slate. So I'll be playing those guys. Maybe
so you're just gonna load that game up. You're gonna do a full game load up.
No, we'll get another piece in there. Maybe it depends on I need to look at the pricing again. I don't want to play a duelist. I don't like him at all. And then obviously
like duelist, bro.
There'll be some nationals. It's my lineup. Okay, Josiah Gray will make the lineup today. Corbin Carroll, he's iffy, right? We don't know what the status is.
He's pinch hit a couple times, but
because if he gets on first, he's stealing second. By the way, against Josiah, he has that little delay, a lot of sliders, a lot of curveballs. So I like that upside right there. So I'll probably get working. Gray. We'll work in a little bit of maybe some CJ Abrams. We'll see what happens. What about you? What are you rolling?
Damn! Tell me what contest you're in. I want to take, dude. That's fucking just fucking A, bro. God damn, you're crazy, dog. You're the guy who takes CJ Abrams unders all the time, bro. Now you're gonna throw him in your lineup and put your own money, your hard-earned money on CJ Abrams.
We gotta see.
Yeah. Hey. All right. I like I said, I might just roll Angels in there. They're just so expensive, bro. So expensive. So I'll have to figure something else out. But I do like that Vinny P spot there for sure. Maybe I mini stack some Royals in there. But really excited for today's slate. Stu, what do you got for the people before we head out?
Yeah, I mean, shit, it's already 2:00 right now, and I've spent all day on baseball. We still got 2 playoff games tonight. I'll be on Prop Clock with Paranormal Bass, I believe is his Twitter name, over there. And I will also have 2 NBA articles with Odds Checker. I got to get into it. I like a lot of shit today, but I've been locked in, making sure. I know you were just with John. You guys got to make sure to check that out after this if you haven't already. Love John, everything he does. We've worked with him before. So I've been MLB locked in today. I'm ready to get into the MLB world and post some of those plays. So a lot of stuff. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And, hey, let's sweep again. Nothing against 2 sweeps in a row, right?
Yeah, dude, I'm excited. Obviously, love all the plays here. And, yeah, hopefully we'll get another sweep here. So, again, we'll see you guys on Monday, usually normal time on Monday for our slate there. Hopefully – one of us is rich from one of our golf lineups going crazy. So hopefully we'll see what happens. But we'll see you guys on Monday. Best of luck today. I know there's a lot of games. Don't have to bet on all of them, guys. The Cubs game is literally asking you to donate your money, bro. Something is going to happen in that game. You're like, what the – that always happens. Always happens. We talk about that all the time. But, yeah, really liked today's slate. So if you have any other questions, DM us. Put them on here in the comment section below. We'll definitely take a look. So have a good one, guys. Best of luck, and we'll talk to you on Monday.